we check in, share notification, and them know so there all the reasoning and the live has started. Now, first and foremost, may I hold my interpretation, and may I go to my interpretation upon him interview, and then we will open the call lines so that the people can stay some call in and tell us their point of view. Now, first and foremost, we never initially watch the on stage because nobody never the point of want to see. Different from Chanel, big up yourself, mama. The track, hey, that feature there with the teacher, average over 100K a day. Yeah, 2 days now since it's up, and it's over 200K. So it'll do extremely well. You know what I mean? Rhino dep on it. But I'm not good or bad for say about Rhino. You know what I mean? I just want him to be. One boss VK check in, Henry check in, Marcus check in, you know there's something go. Now, intense about a thing. Him use the opportunity to clear up some I think of the rumors with the opposition they want him talk about. Him talk about incident with the party. And we never really him said the teacher, Vybz Kartel, as somebody we must study. Yes, him also say him not go respond to no track or no statement. Scared. Yami Bolo has reminded dancehall music. Yeah, Yami Bolo has reminded dancehall music. So Vybz Kartel is nothing, no artist to be messed with. Glenn check the whole Toronto, Canada. Yes, the Canadian Gaza checking music update checking Gaza uncle checking. You know the something go. Walk on with the like. Drop it. I wanna drop in clear the chat. I wanna see the like and drop the like. Remember, so enough need to share the live. I don't know some there all the reasoning. Now him admit a whole heap of thing. First and foremost, him admit say yes, he must study Vybz Kartel music from him a go school. Something over there all know. Something over there all know. We say dark. So the light in dark. I saw it go over there go on all the reasoning. You know what I mean? Yeah, remember saying check in for Watchman. You just check in for hear the reasoning and join the discussion. So in my own interpretation, him definitely admitted. Say he must study. Yeah, him say him not answer. No big surprise. A YOLO, him only get one life and him know say dancehall music. To go make a statement at this point in time and go even try to respond to a track like Yami Bolo would be career suicide. To try to respond to a track like Yami Bolo with a music video like that, skimmage all out there too. No, that would be the wrong move. So when I feel like say Alkafish didn't want him to do, but him choose not to do it. Him also, when Winford presented the question to him, where your career at this point in time? Him say me don't want the fans them talk. When him ask about the association, yeah, when him asks about the association, him say what you know? A few producers him a link with, of which the Vendetta camp was not mentioned. The MVP camp was not mentioned either. Gaza Lord, pick up yourself. You know anything go. We were strictly Fox the same. I don't know what about. But him admitted that viewers and subscribers say, what you know? No. Him not gonna respond. Him say, in a film own words, him even go as far as to use the word hombre in a film slang. Tell him to leave hombre alone. You know what I mean? Spain no want to see him. Spain no want to see him. Spain fully Gaza. The music video with Yami Bolo was shot on location in a Spanish town. Some area where them can dare go. Them can dare show up in these areas. Whether one or two or three or one individual might know the music, these are no-go zones for them. And them know this. Spain, no want to see them. Me that same smart though. Choosing not. Well, not smart. Him take the right option. Choosing not to respond to a track like Yami Bolo. You can't respond to that track. I bet you can put out some other music. Sing about something else. Sing about your luck. Sing about something else. You can't go respond to that track there at no point in time. You know what I mean? Him cannot do it. What you feel? No artist can respond to that track. That track the remind dancehall. Say what you know? You say Vybz Kartel for turn up the pace. From dancehall music, no artist can follow. Very few artists can drop some track. Williams, you know the thing, big up yourself, my G. Gaza World check-in, you know the thing. Jeremy and check-in said speed. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, we know that Gaza, lad. You know what I mean? Yes, they would cover the topic. I remind them, say, you're from Dan Carleon days. When teacher put out mixtapes and I drop on all of the rhythm, the juggling rhythm and Dan Carleon I make. You know what I mean? And there was a studio with that name. And them never yet visit that studio. Vybz Kartel got that studio from the initial stages of his career. You know what I mean? So we cover the bases and prove that to the people. The teacher put out the story and you know what I mean? For them story, for them IG page. And it is what it is. Whether them like it or not. No me know them not gonna like that interview or intents make. Because one, him not big them up. Second of all, him no association with them. Because him realize one thing. Them a try use the wave where him have to try gain some form of momentum for them own career. What go on the likes? Drop the likes. Well, the spice them could do that, but that's how the something go. When you open the call lines, I open the choose for calling. There's a open discussion. And we not just there create no illusion. We can't hold a discussion with them. If I'm gonna say Ray, I want to present a reasoning, we can't talk about it. We say even the sign, a chance stand first. Everything we have them a try around with you. So because Vybz Kartel behind the bars, Siva behind the bars. You know what I mean? We got Matus and Kairos who said speed since we are talking about everybody. You know what I mean? Them are gonna try. Them are gonna try. We say what you know, we can use it, you know, because them are up on the road. You know what I mean? So we can probably try them style and try work with it and say the people will work with us. It fail. It fail. You know what I mean? It fail. So with that being said, we're past that point now. But the interview, God's uncle and a few other ones that say, what you know? You see the interview? So I said, no, you know, I'm not really paying no mind. Because I see some artists in the point I don't really want to see or to talk about. You know what I mean? I mentioned before, Rhino, they depend on the program too. I'm going to have nothing bad or good to say about Rhino. First and foremost, I feel like Rhino even respect bloggers. So I'm not even really going to mention nothing about Rhino. But remember when Rhino they put out a statement and say, yo, he was in an incident. And all the vloggers run with it. Of which I was not one. But all the people did run with it and talk about it. And then he put out a statement and I say, yo, people are call up his name and I wish the worst for his career. When in fact, and in truth, he actually sent out a message to majority of us. And give you the info, give you all pictures and I say, boy, in the crash and thing and Ray. Yeah, right now good you, but some decisions we make in management did I push him. These are, I'm telling you what going artists nowadays. Artists nowadays, you know, some people getting in them head and I tell them to make certain statements and when they make it, they might help mash up them own career. DJ Architect drop in. You see me I say guys a lot, they might make some people around them who are not artists, who are not entertainers, tell them what to do. And when them do it, look upon the results. We can list the names from Lisa to him to Da Vinci. We can list the name of artists where make other people tell them what to say and what to do and end up crush them own career. You know what I mean? That's how it happen. And the same thing with the insect. The insect makes somebody tell him say, you know, never did the management at the time, boy is it them. I don't know if I them at the time, because I'm saying no wish to speak, but boy is it them for the interview when Winfred asked him. You know the thing of Jordan. You know what I mean? Mats up, yeah, mats up, mama. But I share before you cut, drop a like and then make some people know, say, I saw the live there. You know what I mean? Angle business and circle. Where they are going with the vibe. We are going off at least an hour. You know what I mean? I'm going with the vibe. So you have a vibe for about an hour. We go open the call lines and people can call in and, you know what I mean, express what them feel about the interview or talk about any other pressing matters that you have on mind. Up move, mama, you know the thing. Fully. Now, as I'm saying, right now, good artist, somewhat. You know what I mean? Like songs like River of Jordan. You know what I mean? Still big song in my point of view. You don't have to tell me what to say. River of Jordan is a big song from Rhino. But certain statements we make, we not agree with. You know what I mean? We definitely agree with certain statements we make on. I saw the something go. Chanel Muir, she said she have a lot more in store. I know the entire dancehall industry, I look forward to that. Our Vice, our cadence, people love the energy, them love the vibe, them and look out for that. You know what I mean? You know the thing with DJ Architect. Certain artists did get complacent, feeling like say, just by association, them can do it. No, the work of a put in. If Vybz Kartel, who is the El Presidente of the Gaza nation, can work of a put in. Relevance is something that not by fan appreciation, but by the work where you put in. I say you maintain relevance. But you can be your favorite artist. You know what I mean? Bob Marley has stayed relevant because of the work where he put in. Not just because him name Bob, or you think him name, and make him name. It even changed from Robert Nesta to the Marley. and make Bob make him name out there, not just locally, internationally. When we talk about shows and performance, Bob worked tediously. When we pre Bob's legacy and see the work that Bob put in, Bob do all 4 shows a night. When Bob go up on stage and say my rock a stage show, and then a 5-minute performance, Bob rock the stage. I say perform like Bob. As a matter of fact, most of the reggae artists I say put in the work there. Yes, you have some artists who are members of the Gaza Nation. You know what I mean? Me can definitely say them out of the Gaza Nation. That's up to Vybz Kartel and the fans to decide. You know what I mean? But some of these artists did get complacent and feel like so just by the name and the fact that them is a power teacher in the early stages of them career, and then they put in some work and sing some song. Well, but me gonna tell you this shocking news for the competition. You know, not the competition, the opposition. We have no competition in dancehall music. For the opposition, Intense has just draw himself out of that situation there. I feel like soon and very soon, he's going to disassociate himself from Alkafish altogether. Altogether. Which would be a good move on his part. To separate himself from the people who actually now go nowhere in a dancehall music would be the best strategy to insect at this point in time. And to not respond to a track like Yami Bolo is very wise for a young youth. You see me? Yeah, man, OT. Same some see too. That would be the best move for him. The teacher already say a statement which was not for him but can go for him now. Lay down underneath my crep insect. Don't try much up yourself. We say article, some artists can fall back depending on marketing. You see, Jamaica and dancehall music is a music like this. There's a statement to we can go feed. Them say sometimes kings don't get crowned in their own town. I don't know that really fit in because normally to be a king, you normally have to be a king for a town. If you normally have a born there or grow there, it's up for discussion. But with that being said, Winford did say him have a song where Winford said this, and you know what I mean? Winford them a check the analytic side of the music. Winford say him have a song where do very well in some other region, a part of I think of South America. Somewhere over there side, him have a song, a girl song where I go on. You know what I mean? Quote you know you think about One Nation and dancehall music, man. How they are going with the vibe, you know what I mean? As you know can see, Vybz Kartel has made this. You know what I mean? The official One Nation sign. Where we get it from is a Spain new thing. We now go into the deep reasoning. You know what I mean? But a Spain this come from, but we are using it now for One Nation. You know what I mean? It used to mean one something else. If you know what it mean, yeah, I mean you know the something go. But One Nation. Yeah man, you know the thing go. Up move. Oh, the Dry Eye song. You know me even remember it. You see me? Yeah man, one boss VK. We have to do the calling, but we don't open the lines it. You know what I mean? Now go to my interpretation. Cause some of the all the fans that say one, you know what I mean, I feel about way intense I say. And the fact that I might try disrespect Vybz Kartel. Him say some things that I still consider as disrespect. But still consider certain say as disrespect. Because I'm gonna make it look like say oh theme respond to Vybz Kartel can give Vybz Kartel a strength. The teacher need no strength from the artist. The teacher don't need no strength from the artist. The reason why we even mention Inseka because the teacher mentioned him first. So why would the teacher need a strength from somebody who are him in power? The teacher need no strength from nobody. At no point in time Vybz Kartel don't need no strength from nobody. But him use it. The state say boy, that is why I'm not gonna respond. The truth and in fact is no artist can respond to the teacher. And what them see is the fact that the teacher threw that one song out there already. And I say, yo. She know the insect it say? Well, him say, yo, him not gonna respond to the teacher because him a go to school trying to say that, oh, him represent the youth and the younger generation. Try go hard, you know what thing go? One nation, my fam. Yeah, man, one nation, my friend. In a real life, I can't say that. You told me know from me at school. Look up yourself, my G. You know what I mean? No, him say him not gonna answer the teacher because the teacher is somebody that listens from my school. So basically, I try to say the teacher's time is, you know, them time there and him for the future. No. Well, the truth and in fact, Vybz Kartel is representing for this generation of dancehall music more than even the youth generation. Gaza Nation transcend the generational gap. Because look at it right now. Your parents, my parents listen to Vybz Kartel. Me listen to Vybz Kartel. And the youths after me listen to Vybz Kartel. So think about it. Gaza Nation has transcended the generation. The thing not stop us. We don't need no relevance from the artist. But it was unique for see the statement they make. You know what I mean? And Winford trick him. Winford say to him in a way where, you know, he have to answer it in that type of way. Yet them just a forward up Shane and I go on like say them can size up with the teacher. And that's the problem we have with them. Other than that, we no response. We say intent to sing over all that. See there? Him said, kind of the interview, you know, DJ Architect. Him say, yo, as somebody this way I listen from him and go to school. I'm not doubt that. I'm not doubt that. Every artist of this generation has to be inspired by someone from a previous generation because you know wake up and do music. Big up yourself, Conroy. I know the thing, my G. Viewers and subscribers, then wagwan. Make sure you drop a like as you drop in so that more people can get the notifications and the notifications can go to them, can know so we're there, so the live and the call lines will, and you can call in and give us your interpretation. Now that means that interactive reasoning. So you will be able to give us your interpretation of all that was said on my part and all of what you remember from the interview. Now I mean? You know the something go. So then what we are talking about insect and the statements we make. Now I mean saying that what you know, him not gonna respond to the teacher because him know better. Saying him not gonna respond simply because him know better. You know what I mean? I know him know better. Because as him say, he must study the teacher from him go to school. Now, Alkafish definitely I got surprised by this. Yeah man, they might try for the Cartel for years now. You know what I mean? And them still couldn't work. Even the you know see him forward in with ear and ear upon the interview. Yeah, him still for the team. I wouldn't know that. We see that for a fact. Now, Alkafish, I know him definitely surprised by the statements made by Insect. You know what I mean? Yo, dim, yo, Otto. Money of the pre, you know the something go. Now, I know him definitely surprised. Him know Gaza lad, him know if him answer him I go flop. Because look on Yami Bowl of music video and look on the lyrical content, the metaphors. Him now can keep up. They said, oh, ever nice, you know. You know a thing of him, up move man. But as we are say, him know say right now, follow up the teacher would have be career suicide. And the teacher strategically put it out there. The teacher called everybody in dancehall music. Everybody feel like say yo, them want a mention or them want this or them want that. Yeah man, Alkafish a waste. You know what I mean? Why him not try to respond? Why him not try to do a push up the youth them, you know? Push them up for them get this. So that them can link up together and have common ground. Because him need people where him can feel like say, you know, see, this happen and we need to do this. What am I try to do? I know say, since him this you and him this me, we need to get together and put out a ray, or we need to start work together, collaborate and get forces. No. Yeah, fam. In about a few more minutes, we're gonna open the call lines. You know what I mean? Yeah, because it's our live, you know. So of course we're gonna open the call lines to the people again for a reason and see what them have to say. You know what I mean? I group with them, of course. Yeah, but them know it very risky, you know, to try. First and foremost, I see no other dancer Shamara move. I see no other artist we can toe-to-toe with the teacher. No artist we can toe-to-toe with the teacher. You know what I mean? So, with two skull big of yourself, you know what thing go. You know what I mean? Yeah. Them can't toe-to-toe with the teacher. So, try to even go respond now and then I go ease off. It wouldn't make no sense. Where's the facts? You have something to talk about? Alright, now the next few minutes, you know the number already. Remember, the number is in the description. And for those who don't know, 8160 789 and the area code 876. So, of course, we're going to open the call lines. Win some faster check-in viewers and subscribers. Gaza Queen, you know the something go. Yeah, man, you know the thing go. One Nation, mama. They are going all the vibe. Mama, share the live so the people can know so we're there. Drop a like on the live, mama. And click the share so the people can see what go on. You know what I mean? Yeah, so share the live so people can know so we're there. The more we share the live, the more notifications go. Because we are building from the ground up, so some people still don't even know we're live right now. So, you know what I mean? Share the live and I still never know. So we're there in a live chat. We have a live reason, a live discussion. You know what I mean? Yes, Insect definitely surprised dancehall music and Alkafish as well. You know what I mean? First and foremost, he admits something with some people. Where even Alkaline himself. And this is something too. Alkaline was afraid to admit this very same statement where Intense, Insect admit. You know what I mean? Him say, you watching? Him study Vybz Kartel. Him say, I'm listening from him go to school. And if you interpret that, then you know, say, I'm telling you plain and straight, say, yo, are the teacher I must study. You know what I mean? And we have point that out since we see him. Since we hear the song them, we can say, yo, yeah, whether or not him choose to admit that. You see me? We know, say, you're the teacher, him study. That's why when Skilly Bang found out and say, of course, because you're going to see the similarity in the flow pattern. You know what I mean? You know what thing go. Then we're going to see the same pattern and we're going to say, of course, Vybz Kartel style that. Because for this generation of dancehall music, this era, the new era of dancehall music, from teachers and new millennium, a different thing to start. Yeah, you see, right now, as I may say, nothing bad or good for say about right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, nothing bad or good for say about right now. You can say is River of Jah favorite songs in a dancehall music. You know what I mean? If you know that song there, then you know something about right now. You know what I mean? I was born by the rivers of Jordan, and you know what I mean? It's a very good song. So other than that, me not nothing good or bad to say about Rhino. You know what I mean? Rhino do what him doing in the music. Him over there forward and I try forward back into the music somewhat. So, you know what I mean? Him do him thing. It's not for me to tell a individual say enough of the music. No, it's up to the fans. Whether the fans support you or support you not, then you will know if you should continue your musical endeavors. But other than that, that's my opinion upon all that I saw at Ant's interview with everybody. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's my interpretation. Chanel, mama, just like the dancehall industry, I am looking forward to see what you're bringing to the table, mama. You know what I mean? Yes, because the sound, the cadence, and if you have the work ethic, then man know say you gotta put in the work, and dancehall will definitely do that appreciation because we love the females. You know? Yes, and we are looking to see more females in the dancehall industry. It's them talented but hype. Yeah, that's the thing. You know what I mean? Drop the likes, what go on with the likes, what go on with the likes, drop the likes, people must have more likes and more notifications can go out. You know, need so one notifications go to you know. Even if there are spies here. Yeah, you know the thing, Christopher, we have to big up the world boss. We have to big up the world boss. The teacher has shown us we're not talking about the relevance alone. It's the fact that the teachers remain strong from behind the bars despite the situation. You have to say big up Sean Storm, Matsu, Skyra, of course. The youth them a show, so watching them man. You might be behind the bars. Another person that's show me the strength where Vybz Kartel show me while behind the Mr. Mandela. They really never break Mr. Mandela. You see me? Never. Yeah. You see YouTube trending. I won't say it. I won't say YouTube trending is for kids. We don't want people feel like say, yo, we are, you know what I mean? Say nothing negative about YouTube trending. We are just simply saying this as an aspiring artist. An artist who just a forward out there. Trending might be something for you. Because it show people or show you yourself. Say what you know? People like your music. And you might never did naturally know that people like your music. So for people I show you that level of interaction at the thing trend. You know what I mean? Yeah, you feel good in yourself. But trending is for artists who just a forward out. Just a forward out. You might see DJ Khaled and Drake song trending. And it have Justin and the music video and Ray and you know what I mean? That's for the fans. Kelly's accomplishment from that track was actually the gold certification, meaning say yo, 500,000 copies of that track, whether digitally or hard copies, were sold. And that Kelly that aim for. And all two tracks. And some of these artists who are talking about trending, that you can trend not only locally but also internationally. Number one trending, and not just in Canada. Right across the platform. I'm not listen music, but when him a trend right across the platform, not just our theme country, but everywhere. So to be trending locally, yeah, you can feel good in yourself, but no, so you still have more to do. Eh? You don't know things set. No. Don't move me, G. Big up yourself, Brandish. You know your thing go. Fully brave. Yeah, remind me of Mr. Mandela, man. See me? As I'm talking about somebody where hold them composure even while behind the bars and never make that break them. You know what I mean? Very few statement like that and say, what you know? I've been behind the bars for the amount of years that Vybz Kartel has been behind the bars. Still authorize the release of new music. Keep it up full. I want the who say I go out and the fans that shout out in money the lays them a scream out free world boss and him still give them a smile, still to them. Notice out of court with that local the whole down, them a pull over them head, them a look like them a hide. No, the teacher stays and move through. You know what I mean? I give the people a smile, I wave to, forget wave to. Yo, the teachers, enough of these artists who are talking about in the streets and them in them and gangster, them not have up here, so. See me? Yeah, man, some artists have got. And the only way them get a small source of income, it might not hold it, but if I know for YouTube, would have put on none at all. Because him say all the show them when they book for. You know what I mean? He never get a performer, none of them show them get book for. So if I never for the little YouTube sense here and there, yo, me I tell you, some man Pat could put on. You know what I mean? Pat couldn't put on none at all, them could find the rice. You know what I mean? Could find the meat kind, nothing. Me I tell you. So them have to talk about YouTube. If them ever say nothing or make no statement about the tube, if them Vivo page should be closed right now, I hate that for them career. That will be the end all to for them career. Just I point it out. So who knows that them are gonna have, you know what I mean? Rely upon that. But we are saying to aspiring artists, I say them are for the youths. You see me? Yeah, man, them old boys upon the loan. Them still old boys upon the loan now. That's why when Winfred asked them about boys, him couldn't say nothing. Him have to just hold that. There was nothing him could have said about boys them. Because they say, them old boys upon the loan. You know what I mean? And also boys, cost them all leave too. Because maybe he was the person who influenced them to make the statement. Because when he was the person who actually have pay for the videos be added as ads on the YouTube platform. So when the teacher say, yeah, watch you know, them are going that thing for gain the trending. It was actually him who was offended. You know what I mean? So maybe I in the tell intense because say what him say and see it, him end up having dropping from the label to see him here. So but notice the people who try push Vybz Kartel always end up get dissed by the artists them where them are push to do that. Not why is they do it to them try to push Alkafish to say what him say about Vybz Kartel. And then what you go on? Alkafish turn on and diss him to him, never pay him for the studio shirt and I say, what you know, this shirt value X amount of money and this is your payment. A real thing, Sarah, a karma. And the same thing, boys end up happening with Insect. Him push Insect to say what him say and see it. Insect start to do music with other people outside of him contract. And you know what I mean? Whether you like it or not, make a voice for some other producers, and if you don't like that, then you see me, let's just stop working together. And that him do. Him have to drop him from the label. And consequently, I water or I brought or whoever him name, you know what I mean? Him have to drop too. I'm gonna notice, no never notice. Him almost like him want to say, is it on the interview? Like him want to use Skilly Ben slang. Cause remember, you know, you see it is a slang where, you know what I mean? We know that in the dancehall space. You see it is a slang where we know. Even Flex them used to say that too. Him run it that whole like I make it. But the way intense say is a different style. It's a different sound when intense do it. You see me? When intense say you see it, him say is it? We even start spell it different. We even start say IYZ and we start finding all kind of creative ways to try to spell where Skilly Bang did I say. He might try use Skilly Bang style in a the reasoning me I see that you have not a creative or original bone in their body. Women, who is these individuals we are trying to copy even a man in an interview? DJ architect in the know conduct themselves in our settings like that. Them want spin go so them want spin go so them need to put them on a stool where them can't put them out and say sit there and don't move. PhD. I know why when man must spin and move and spin and move. Yeah, them know. But because them know so them attack say. Them know them a lie out. And you know somebody when them truthful You can see them have certain traits, whether them have think or them a look or them a move. Notice anytime somebody is not being genuine or being truthful, looking at the eye and make them statement. They must have to do something else and a turn and them have to do something else. Yep. Them copy everything about Tamale is part of, even the thought of putting tattoos on them face. We now say Tamale is part of the person who create putting tattoos on them face. But the fact that the way them forward out on the music, yeah, what them try for this, look upon all the people who are do it right now and see how them can be like all of them. That's what them do. Whether them producers tell them to do this, their management or whoever it be, but that's the style. Just to look upon everybody we are do it and try to be like them. Or they must say them represent for the youths. Lead the youths. Then how we gonna have these youths represent for the youths? And them attack things where misleading. They might try change up the facts. They say it's below average. So there's something go from. You know what I mean? Well, no whoop net uncle. The car lines no whoop net my uncle. You know what I mean? We are getting about 5 more minutes of the reasoning. And then Neil Jarrett, my general drop in. Hey, I'm a general drop in at the reasoning. You know the thing, but we got the whole Spain. You know what I mean? Yes, we got the whole town. You know the something go. Yeah man, the whole capital. Big up the whole place. You know what I mean? The ground is live. My place check in. One nation. One listen to the movement. You know what I mean? Yes. So that's what we are saying. That's the way I say. These individuals always pick up yourself. Didn't pick up yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah man. Them text some only for things from families part of too as well. Mother entertainment, you know we don't need no ladder. Need you know anything go one. One, we not have to say no more, we not have to say that no more. One, my general. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got the whole Spain. From there I go straight to Rivali, you know what I mean? We got the whole banks. You know what I mean? We got the whole area, you know there's something go. One move out there, I go on whole energy. Repeat them, repeat them a bar for the car line. Alright, watch out go on. We got open the car lines now. You know what I mean? So for the next half an hour, the people. Yeah man, the ring leader there. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's an uncle there. Just showed me to a while ago, you know what I mean? So the lines are now officially open. You know what I mean? Who said that? Well, you can call in, you know. And I just comment and talk. Watch you know? You can call in. Because we got officially open the call lines now. Uncle this? No, uncle this. Up move fam, call you live. But there man, my fam man. But there man, me I open me I connect the fire phone, cause you know when I talk on mic. Me I hear my general. Alright, my general. Alright, my general. Yeah. And go from Vybz Kartel music. When Vybz Kartel busting a whole thing, yeah, a Jamaica me there. Yeah. Him put up the sign yesterday, Vendetta, and the little idiot Vendetta is them now. I feel like a copy Vybz Kartel, a copy Alkaline. You get me? A Vybz Kartel alone first the Vendetta. I'm the only man with the Vendetta. You get me? Fox. And apart from that, these little idiot bloggers like TMR don't want to give it. The man behind bars for Christ's sake, and him run circles round outline like him even exist. Like him they even exist. Fox. They need to be up for this thing here because at the end with Vybz Kartel, the man proved himself over and over until Alkaline himself had to take a loan from him when up here for years. All know him the people. You see me I say? Yeah. Fox that uncle, I know him still not pay for that loan. Yeah, the man them need to respect the Gaza because the only setup group that ever act in a dancehall is the Portmore Empire. And from intent
to Iwana, to all of them copy everything from Portmore Empire, from the popcorn to the family. You see me I
Fox.
say?
Fox.
Everything was going in this nowadays generation of artists. Them copy everything from the Portmore Empire turn over to Gaza. You see me?
Fox that uncle.
Then again now, I'm not too intense, you know. I'm not listen intense because intense song, as much as they kind of sound alright, but his image alone now make him go nowhere. When
Yeah.
can go for the place the only place go is just on stage and that's it. You see me I say?
A Fox.
The thing where people understand more Vybz Kartel was becoming a political movement and a leader, and that's why he's where he's at right now.
Right now.
You get me?
A Fox yeah.
I don't know man who kill because I know them can't put DNA to this man there.
Yes, them not have nothing no strong
So
evidence
we
to
don't
even
know.
prove. So this individual is not alive.
Right. So we don't know if they want to go pretty close to everything that gets that show.
Yes, man.
I mean,
Yes, man.
but them need to understand them a talent to things and not just trend. Trend as something where you can trend for a week or two and I eat that.
Yeah.
You see me I say?
Yeah.
And when Vybz Kartel, what makes most of these producers cut as Vybz Kartel want to do half and half. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they want to cut him out of the business.
Yeah.
My father right now, and it's right because my father don't own none of the music right.
Yeah.
If I and my father, let me say this clearly, my father is not signed under DJ Khaled. His contract expired a long time ago.
Yeah.
You understand me? So a man to understand, so listen, my father don't own the music, being a man don't own the music, and I don't know about Bounty Killer, but me know say that's what Vybz Kartel want. At least have a piece of the pie, and that's when them try to cut him out of the business. From the Not Nice to Stephen the Genius to DJ Sunshine and all of them.
Yeah.
You get me?
Them want own the rights of the music and the teacher now sell him rights of the music. We can be partners in the musical endeavor, but you can't own my masters. I want my masters. Just like how Jay-Z have the masters, Gaza Nation have the masters too.
Maybe I same thing with Tony, so unique, you know, when so unique taking my music and put him out. And Cartel say, oh, so you're gonna and interrupt the raw version of Newly.
Yeah. And Elvis also do it again with Secret.
Right. You see me? The man them thing and them are running like them now, no sense. You see me? I said them need to respect right now. Vybz Kartel is the first man to dethrone Bob Marley after iTunes.
Yeah.
The very first man. You see me? There are popular bloggers like Little Kid at the Fix have come and talk about the man album sales. First off, for me know Jamaica take his CD we sell. Every bus stop, every goddamn taxi park you have a CD man a walk around. I sell CD.
Yes.
You get me?
That's
so
true.
Jamaica is not to that point where we are forced to embrace our culture where we have to support the music in that aspect.
Yeah.
You see me I say?
A reality.
Then again now we're in the days where technology is streaming in better things than the reason why Vybz Kartel continuously paint himself as this pharaoh is because he's a prophet. You see me? All I song that we are screaming now, those that come back to him as royal.
Yes.
You get me?
Facts. That's a fact.
That's why man like them if waste man producers fall out.
True.
Feel me?
True. Them want the masters.
Alkaline, listen. Alkaline then a Fort Lauderdale. Me have family in a Fort Lauderdale where know the black with them depend and nobody know. You hear me I tell you?
And you know why I know what you're saying is
Nobody
definitely
know them.
true. Them feel more comfortable overseas, and that is why because nobody not know them. Regular immigrants in a
Yeah. You see me at Denver, Colorado, I'm shocked to know that my neighbor, which is a white man,
yeah,
my neighbor,
yeah.
no Vybz Kartel, no chronic man. You see me I
Definitely
say?
a good look. Definitely. Right now, I feel proud I hear you say that. As a Jamaican, right now, I feel proud just to hear you say that.
I live close in the mountains in a Denver where one and few Jamaicans say so.
Yeah,
You see me I say?
yeah.
I mean, I tell you, say, for shock to hear me I forward in and me I tell me Vybz Kartel I wrote to the man and the man come over to me and say, man, I love this guy, man, Vybz Kartel. He tell me everything about from the trial.
Him follow even the trial, not just about the music, about the well-being of the artist.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm proud to hear that.
And in the funny same page where we get one where we are the not guilty. Because the
Yeah.
system yet to prove this man say him do the crime.
That is why
You
some
see me?
people, eh? That is why when we tell some
Yeah.
people say, when the international courts look at this matter, we are going to see the teacher free. Yo, then when you know that and how you ray and how you ray, we must say people want the teacher behind the bars, but we are saying look on this. The law is the law. And internationally, them look upon the law as how the law is seen worldwide and as a first world level. And there are things like nobody, no forensics. You know, get convictions from that. Can't even prove the accusations where you bring against this individual. You have a right to face me accuser. And the person who accused the teacher will never see him go up there. Them nobody use him statement. The so-called crown witness. He make a statement and them use it one time and then again. We don't see it cross-examined. We don't see it presented in the appeal. Them use the vice notes. Because the person who them clear them star witness give it two different statements. You know the star witness give it him say one incident, then left with the teacher and them go to hospital together. So we are left go. So you last time you saw the individual, he was alive. And the person who you accusing of taking him life, you and him go to hospital together, go treat a dog bite. So how come if the two places at the same and you did see me? Now me you say me you go somewhere, go treat my wounds. And you leave this person there. So how am I responsible for whatever you say take place? And me you never see. Even the witness never see because I'm saying it left. So two different statements that.
The reality of it, this is what it is. I started it was becoming a powerful force like a Mandela type thing.
Yeah,
You know what I say?
yeah.
Vybz Kartel is like a, I tell you what Vybz Kartel is like a Bob Marley, a Garnet Hill,
Revolutionary.
a Peter
Revolutionary.
Tosh,
Revolutionary.
Man, yeah,
Revolutionary.
exactly. And guess what? Him speak the game and him talk about it because if you look at even the lightning situation, the man talk about that.
Hey, the man make JPS vexing, man. The man put JPS in the light, and the man bring him proof. It wasn't just an empty statement in a caller. Him actually bring the light, build them, and I show you the difference. And even say what this light bill, but never even the island so differently from the perimeter lighting. And few lights will run certain things where I mean you have to keep on like the security system and these different things are the only thing where the light did I use. And look how the bill jump and me
Right.
never dip on the island. And they must say simply because of the name on the bill. Proving about for years that our bills were being estimated. prove that, so what you know, all our we bill estimated.
Yep.
Yeah, man. The system never gonna like Vybz Kartel because you are going. You see, men are content with just having a house on the hill, having the ladies, having a nice car for drive, and some money in them bank account. Now, Vybz Kartel being from the streets, being around people like Bounty Killer, him even develop a even different type of revolutionary style from Bounty. Him decides, what you know, spotlight with my talent, we can not only educate the youth out some things where most people, remember, you know, for in the streets, or be a person who can consider somebody poor, and then make it and be considered somebody who can say you're rich. Aside of very few people that know, you know, because enough poor people don't make it for rich, so they don't know what it's like for accomplish. Isn't it the level of notoriety? You know what I mean? The level of financial gain. And the rich people, the majority of people who rich either have it from generational wealth or, you know, different means. They were middle class and get a nice job or, you know, start a business. So they don't really know it from an inner city ghetto type of point of view where stand pipe and the whole away wait on the bucket for full. If we go catch our bucket and them don't know the lifestyle. So when the teacher get the opportunity and can show people say, this is go on, you know. The system I say, but wait, no, the youth here. Go on, so. I remember them try it and then put him behind the bars a couple of times. Them try to bring some charges and thing, and they must say, alright, who is? But normally here, people who are involved in the hip hop industry say, normally when you see an artist get in trouble with the law, them have a couple run-ins with the law, and normally that them use for try to show them, so what you know? No way are. Remember, we can take away your freedom, you know, and you can, and life can change for you. Them do it to Vybz Kartel, and they must say, what you know? That do not try. Go stop. But nah, stop. With that be on an interview, you go point it out. Not talk about solar cell, you go explain to what the soul. Even with another statement there when the teacher say, yo, how do you sell your soul? Is there an ad? Him explain those and people never realizing. Him explain it, say what you know? It's by the things them where you promote. Promote it. That is how your soul gets sold.
Oh yeah.
Promote and why you choose to promote. That is what we consider selling a soul. It's not because there's an ad, Star or the Tribune or whichever major tabloid, New York Times. There's not an ad there where people go to the boom and say, watching alright there and saying souls for sale, you know, and we go and call that number. No, the teacher proves that that is not how a soul is being sold. What is how you sell a soul by promoting and not standing. See the fact that they say, oh, the society I do this to the youths. And you know, but I go out there and say, youths, be wise. But I do that something there. That's something they have certain way, you know. People say, what you know? You don't have to do it that way, you know, because music and entertainment, let's be frank about it. Music and entertainment are one of the only options we have as inner city youths. You normally hear them put sports in the mix. As of late, we can now consider adding sports to the mix because we have only for good sports programs at high schools. In this day and age, the youths can go become runners, them can go become football stars and get a scholarship for overseas. And you know what I mean? But it's for the very few. Are still not accessible to everybody because even the people in uptown are trying to get them youth them on them free scholarship. They know if you don't know want the rich people are trying to get them youth to get free scholarship. Them now left nothing for poor people, but that's a discussion for another time. So music and entertainment was really one of the things that people used to use as ghetto youth to really get out of the poverty. And you know what I mean? Make something of themselves. And as you said, the gatekeepers at this. Eh?
That's why they fight it.
That's why them are them say what you know, you can do it independently, you know. As of what nowadays these same generation of artists who don't want peer respect Vybz Kartel, who are doing music with independent producers, who are also somewhat independent for themselves. Because the record labels where them signed to, them not have no major distribution deals. There are some basically some indie record labels as people that call them overseas. You know what I mean? We are doing it somewhat independently, invest them own money and you know what I mean? Vybz Kartel are the pioneer of that. I show you say what we can start to own musical group and start to own record label records. When them time everybody that feel go shocking vibes, or them that go link with the VP, or them that go over this. So teachers say no, you can create your own label and get a distribution deal and make them distribute the music and we share the profits. I wanna give them a soul. We retain our soul and we retain our masters and we share the profits. And even that make producers and the so-called gatekeepers in the dancehall, I said that you We not gonna work with him, you know. And the politicians are say the same, not gonna work with him, you know. Uptown I say the same thing, yo. Me not like when I influence me youth them, you know. Me not gonna work with him. And then the whole place start this secret agenda for get out Vybz Kartel. Eh?
And I said the influence where really, you know, I'll tell you two things alone where
Yeah,
then kind of knock it down.
yeah,
The when Cartel come out with 3-5 drum, remember, you know, the
hey,
3-5 drum, we and nephew,
hey,
they have a that, right?
yes, 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 yes,
And
yes,
them, you know, they went out front play, you get me?
yes.
When 3-5 drum come out, everything back,
Reality,
keep them to 3-5.
reality. That's
Right?
definitely reality too. That was a multi-billion-dollar company in the making, you know.
There you go.
Yeah,
Right there now, higher 5-star to come for enter them
yeah, 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 yeah,
next price.
yeah, yeah.
I start the show and we got to promote the more thing. You get me?
Yeah,
No, again, no. The pleading, no.
yeah,
Because me got, like me say, no, the last school at Jamaica where my dog, them, some of my dogs, them in my dog, where every 5 o'clock before school, like 4:30, them go to bathroom, go run up and things.
yeah,
Show.
yeah,
See me?
yeah.
That's it. Bleaching product, what them win at them because it was popular at Pantana bleaching product.
Yeah,
See?
the not the Nola.
When Vybz Kartel come up, aye. When Vybz Kartel thing now, guess what? Everybody turns to Vybz Kartel. See me?
True, true.
So Cartel when I knock food out of everybody's mouth.
Every
But then again now, the light now, the JPS now, he was telling the people to take solar at the time because solar when I come in
yeah,
the country.
yeah.
And you know, so then do solar, then you can hold, and the only thing, like the millions where you have to be get no damn sense.
And I think there's always out here there's always a shortage at the batteries because you know say, when you harness the power from the sun, you have to then store it. There's always a shortage. People always say it's hard for them get the batteries them. Like the people more sell the panels, nah, they might import more panels than batteries. So they will panel up your roof here, but them not have enough batteries for you to store the energy now where you are getting. And people are suspect say because they mean some form of allegiance with the same JPS. Because JPS buy out the only other power company where we out of east there so. You know what I mean? Another place when you go to east. But then they provide some power too. And them was an independent power company. Power they call that now. No man, you have a place like when you drive go to east where the power company is owned by a company and they may have plans for sell power to Jamaica. But them contract with the government where for unforeseen amount of years from now, we can only get power from JPS. Out of Rockfort, this one. You have a power station out of Rockfort. Them buy JPS buy it from the people, you know, because they go wait. We can start to sell power. It never make no sense. So them just sell out. Them just
Yeah, man, because they doing the government, you know, you have people, the rich people that up in the area there. And see my woman, they make a talk when Vybz Kartel lose their appeal, you know.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Showing a kind of skill deal, but you know, like how them do things. They really have a fact. If you are run for MP, you're supposed to be able to own your life to what is right.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
Not because Vybz Kartel is your client at that time, but you need to is right. You need to allow my life, me already live my life already, and what they're doing is right. You need to put that out there, you kind of peace, like put it out there to kind of catch the crowd to say, boy, you know, a certain people are wanting to come around. The whole world know that the whole world sees.
Yeah.
You as his lawyer needed to be more firm about that and be like, I did live my life and guess what they're doing to this man here is not right. And then again no, the system itself is, and they're so ignorant with their trap that a man tap up his wife, literally do the same crime with the country by Cartel off.
Yeah.
And he gets 18 years. He gets 18 years.
And this is a situation that the system proof was there, forensics. I mean, I said this is a case where them could have proved the body was there, the forensics was there, and the weapon was there.
And he admits to it.
And him admit and get 18. Well, they will probably say because him admitted some years were array, if they want to use them legal style. Because the legalities for the law, hey, the law is a thing, man. Yo, the law, man. The law.
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense.
Right now, the only old Vybz Kartel by a few little splice, voice note, and I created text message were created 3 weeks before the incident occurred.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? I'm for sure you said them people like that, so it's like them, the more you take into Vybz Kartel case, they realize that these people are so retarded that they're not even looking at themselves at the very ending of it.
Yeah.
So check this out. The tribunal look at the whole situation and decide, all right, we are going to hold the conviction. On what grounds you're going to hold the conviction? Or you're saying that he did what he did. All right, but let me tell you, the text message was tampered with. The metadata can prove that this was created quickly before the alleged incident occurred, right?
Yeah.
The DPP office came back and said, no, it was created like the same time. So you contradict yourself and the whole statement because everything I go off of the Chow statement.
Yeah.
So them contradict themselves right there and then because it occurred after the incident and so as a matter of fact them already ruled it wasn't still going off of what he said.
Yeah. Because remember, experts in the field testified, so watching you can't use this as evidence. And if you can't listen to the experts, then who we gonna listen to? Testified, so watching it tampered with. And we can prove say it tampered with because you look on the whole situation, the experts say, well this cannot be used as evidence. You know what I mean? The way the evidence was retrieved, it can't be used. So and them still use it, pointing to the clear agenda.
And then again, no evidence Vybz Kartel and Shantam wasn't present. They exclude them out of the whole evidence group. See me I say?
Yeah.
Then again, no, just the fact that the phone was compromised alone shouldn't get them off. Regardless of what them want to charge them for, from the phone itself, made calls. That alone should have police not supposed to tamper with evidence. That's how O.J. Simpson that cop his murder.
Yeah.
You get me?
Facts.
Because the police have the tamper with the evidence try to lead it back to him. So as long as the police them touch him phone and make dial,
Gone.
none of them think
It shouldn't have. No, I mean, should. And even that too. Sean Storm phone, which them must say Sean Storm bring the individual from point A to point B. Sean Storm personal phone, a pin off a cell tower, we put him at him hometown community in Waterford. So when them said this person was all the way in Kingston, him phone this individual who you just say this is primary phone. So the phone him that for use to get the call, to get the message say, I bring X, go at X point. Him to prove saying the home. Say if him the him could have home and there uptown at the same, somebody could have been at two places at the same time. And the same evidence that them are used for convict him or put him in what do they call that now? Put him as a co-conspirator. And the same evidence that proves say he was nowhere near the scene. Nowhere near. There's a way to be in fact. To be specific, mile away in a Portmore.
Yeah, and it's the same thing with Lizard too, because Lizard was in he was in a different location at the time he was supposed to be here.
So them never have nothing. Nothing them never have. But because it is not.
Okay.
Yeah?
Huh?
Because in our country, what they can prove, but you can present it. Because you know if you can prove nothing, you just have to can present it that type of way. And from your yes I say go. So now when everybody's attack, them hold them head above people and just say yes it's so it go. Talk and them pay you no mind. And because them control the media, because them control the Glean or the Star, and these are the major outlets. We only have two stations that carry news, CVM and TVJ. So from CVM and depending from the radio stations. But from CVM and TVJ say yo the sky is pink. Well it's almost like that turn of fact and the sky becomes pink in the minds of the people.
Oh yeah, because I'm like the whole thing and I whole like this just to this thing and it makes look like Jamaica like seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the initial trial they claim that a text message for your sister say yo me I'll take Ray and it's a link to the police. So if that text message goes, why when they pick him up, why is he wasn't charged? Why the initial charge was possession of food? You see me I say?
They make it up as long as them go. My only conclusion is Carla, they make it up along they make it up along the way. It's just while them go through the paces, it's almost like when they watch a line for them say, oh, hold on for the person and you hear one detective I said to another detective say, oh well, we can't really charge him but we can hold him for the next couple of hours. And then we say, alright, go out to go see if we can find them now say create something. Them now when they say out there and see if we can find something. And because that's show and it's scripted, them something. But that them doing the case too. What them do is drop some charges. Same thing with Sparta. It's a style with them you and not is it because Vybz Kartel and other co-accused and Tamili were is. And that's why the case was so shocking because people could have seen it and people hear. But these are situations that the regular individuals face on the island day to day. No evidence, but convicted for some major atrocities.
No one family drop a lawsuit for them the real. And then I added to that, you know one thing to $100 million lawsuit. That's $2 billion to do because
Him fly up before him file it though, you know.
along the way.
Want him go over Europe and file it.
You know what I mean?
Want
No one thing drop a lawsuit on them behind where thinking we're all right. And the Prime Minister, him alone up there, the pressure. So he had to go take. It just pisses me off because I'm looking through the whole thing. This is what they end up family, you know. Them know that they couldn't charge him for the scamming thing. So what them I do, them can't arrest him for no charges because him no hold nobody and tell them to do anything. He can link with people with time friend when we know personally. Me a couple bad man friends and I talk to them every day that yo start to certain things and after them business whatever route they take. But don't know tell me I do what me feel like doing, which is the right thing.
yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So what them do to him now, them try to set him up whereas them calling me into question him. And people are talking about them can't sue the government, the SOE. Because first off the SOE, they and family reside in Kingston.
Yeah.
All of them and them link up. If you want to question me, you call me into the police station nearby my yard. You get me? I said call me down all the way a month ago, but that is
and way my sofa is not just even specifically the facts that you them hold him that time. And the facts that this happened to him every year. And the JCF has been doing this now with him can say 4 year old time career. Ever since him in a dancehall here every at least for every year since him in the music now, him have to stay out of the game for a couple months JCF. Want pin something on him or them want somebody where him them claims that him know or somebody where him used to know from when he live a movie or you know what I mean? So him the victimization and the feet are that him a suffer. So some people attack like him think is far fetched. Him think the far fetched. So we feel like you lies, him tell him some madness. Advised by him lawyer saying can pursue legal action.
yeah. And then again now, because them can't lock him up like what they do to Vybz Kartel because of the media. It is me need family to come out. Anytime them call him, just like how them can come from national call him saying to come down a rare, you need to start with the screen. You know what I mean? You need to start put them on blast, the corruption need to stop. The way I kill them, they want to kill him, you know, I remember they go kill him in 2018, but they couldn't do it because he had the new whole.
Yeah.
So what them I try to do now, if we set him up, look like say my informer. At that they when I do them know all of the water gang and everything was going in a month up here. And they call in family and they periodically pick up these guys to make it look like they are family and tell them all of the information them. The family, you know, they look like an informant from the outside. So they don't kill it. So they don't young related.
Yeah.
You get me?
This is the play. This is the plot.
Corruption needs to stop, man. And like Andrew Gould is the Prime Minister again, like a landslide figure with the PNP and things like that. The PNP was all corrupted. No one then cut out all of the corruption we are going in the JDF along with it.
Yeah.
And may I tell you something? We have a close family member that do the thing. You me I say it's a corrupted environment as well as they have a neighbor. She decides that she wants better for herself and she going to serve her country. And she do her right policing and guess what? Because she pull over the people them and do the right thing. Them almost set her up to death.
Yeah.
I want man pinch her and tell her, say, yo, you have to go lead for the area where you take her. If you're there, so you have to get killed. Yeah, man. The thing corrupt that way and a police against police. You get me?
Yeah.
So the man them need to run out them corruption and Vybz Kartel was the man that highlight these things and that's why they hated it.
Yeah.
You get me?
Fox.
The DPP, the girl, Paula Llewellyn, they were suffer wicked. Everybody that do cartel what they doing, promise you. The hugler with them are working. That's a one thing me have to say. You get me? Because what them do is wicked.
Fox.
You get me?
Fox.
So they may feel like so. Vybz Kartel what make you think Vybz Kartel is still relevant today? And not because I'm music, because them say, oh God bless no man hurt. You get me? So them lock him up this tribe and the man become a bigger star.
As the story goes, man, it throw dirt for your name, man, and roses grow. But as I was saying, uncle.
Yeah? Because HBO was interested play out of the appeal. What they do? Then quickly right in a COVID so them couldn't come.
Yeah.
You know, see the player.
I see the whole
Because
play,
them
man.
know, so, yeah, if everything was video, them couldn't come back with a conviction.
Yeah.
You see me?
But we are open
So
the
them
call line to
use
some other callers now, you know, uncle.
yeah, man, do your thing, man. You know, just
Very interesting reasoning, though. Very interesting, though. You know what I mean? Yeah, the people of bar in the comment section. Very interesting reasoning, though, my uncle. Blessings and respect. You know there's something good.
Alright, my boy.
Alright, my G. And the call line's open again. That's Bobby 6 Bobby. I think Bobby there for him. The call lines are now open again. Very interesting topic, though. Interesting topic. You know what I mean? And you know the thing, guys, the interactive reasoning where they want to call in upon the or you want to say something where you feel like it's a pressing issue on your mind. Now the call lines open. Walk on the likes, walk on the shares, walk on. No, I'm not thinking of the earpiece now. Are they waiting there? The signal upon the call did sound away. The signal upon the call, man. Oh, it make nice now. Uncle, give me a call, uncle. Call lines opening. Walk on. No, sir, at the way end of the way, I hold the fire. Lover of life, walk on, mama. Yeah, you know, it look like a two hold the fire, the receiver part or so. That give a feel. You know what I mean? But one boss has him can't leave. Oh, it's so now, one boss. One boss, how it's so now?
Hey, me I tell you, man, say, yeah, I don't know if, ask me if my hear me good.
Zach, oh, it's so now. Yeah, your uncle good, Zach. Oh, it's so now. Give me a feed forward for now, how it's so now.
Hey, me know if you not hear me good.
So I want to say good.
Alright. What me say is, on the first caller, we now, like, it's not like we are fighting about it. We respect your views and your opinion, and it's so nice, cause here what I know we have to understand is things where we really respect a different opinion and night time and different people call it. We like that. No joke. We really and truly love hearing different comment and different people talk. We get different views, cause and our views alone count, although we not say our views alone factual, right?
Yeah.
So we like to hear other people. I mean, know enough people them dying to get a platform long time for them can talk.
Yeah.
Because a lot of Gaza nation only text, you know.
Yeah.
Get a platform for themselves to talk. Because we're not a Gaza nation we go really live. Most only J radio. And when you're over J area, they have to get a call because of 500, 800 people upon the live, so you're very hard. You have to lucky. So people really like your program because they can come over here and express their feelings and talk what they want to talk, right?
Yeah.
I have two things to say because I now take long because I still have to call someone else. So I know you're not going to get long. It's an hour live we do. After that, but we still spice it up. We're not doing too long. So here I have now. First with the insect.
Yeah.
In first. Alright. You know, in respect Cartel, because him at the age I think of 23 or 22. So if me used to listen in a school, Beanie Man now have eaten about 15 years. And a Beanie Man him attack. Same lies why with Bunty. And I'm over them attack. Maybe when I listen over the year and then I can't tell I run the place a whole lot.
Facts.
So give and take off 8 year off a fame, 23-year-old ago.
Yeah.
Who was this
Of course.
8 year ago at 2012? Yeah, I'm going to 13. I can't tell them all this. I'm going to high school.
Facts.
So we know you throw the shade because I can't, because you and Skilly Bang are the same age group.
Yeah.
So you can't talk Skilly Bang. High school, so I can't tell you how to talk. So you throw the shade right there. So we know you give the respect and still throw the shade.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you give the respect, you know, but you still have to say we not give them a like hype. Oh yeah, you hype. And then here you done some fool. We not give them hype. So when the man asks you the question, the people do the program go back and listen. The man asks him now, say, but when you name a call, it's thing that here no here, but when we name a call, it's still good for me. You just say nah, you nobody no hype. You confuse me now.
Facts. Facts,
Right?
local. We see it for the interview, but we see a speed him up and all left. Like him
And
do want to get up and walk with.
and then next facts again. The song where them I say I play South America. For y'all who don't live a foreign, let me explain to you. South America is Costa Rica, Brazil, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic. Those are Latin
Yeah.
speaking countries. Some of them are still the USA because Puerto Rico is still a part of the USA.
Yeah.
And Hawaii, that's why say music I play, right?
Yeah.
When we check the charts, because when you say your song a dominate over there, so it's on no chart over there. You check all that chart. Because one thing you need to now forward on place and come talk things you don't know.
Yeah.
Check the chart first. It may play on the radio 2 or 3 times. That don't mean to dominate, brother.
Facts. When Black say
Call dominate.
when Black same song a dominate is a whole different ball game.
No, when Charlie Black song dominate, it sell.
Yeah.
And only sell it man. And it make money off it. It's like everyday playing song on the radio.
Yeah.
So if your song not up on the chart over there, and you couldn't tell we because your song, you know, so you have to know. Why you never tell we say it's the number 16
No. You mean that?
That would be an accomplishment. Why you not say that? Why is that dominate? Where is it? Alright, hold on. Popcorn song dominate. Don't it on American chart?
Yeah. Or you can see it. You
That's
can
what
check
you
it for
call
yourself.
dominate, and I play a video on the radio. What you mean by your song a dominate? No, it a play a little bit. Maybe a one selector and one club mix it and on a video it and put it on another. So one man alone could have play it. That don't mean to it a dominate because it playing in Brazil one time.
Facts.
The Cartel playing in Brazil every day. Does the Cartel talk about that?
And him even try to push it to you, know, because when Winford tell him say one specific place, him that try to add some place to it and Winford look for him, you know. Yeah, Winford look for him like Winford say that youth here. After me I tell you say.
I wonder if him don't know global. Because what day me could have shown me see even Jayden them I check the stats of everybody. And me see entertainment zone. Him song play 4 times in the whole America. America 52 state and 500,000 radio station. And you play 4 times.
And that's a global
In
domination.
a 28 day. Listen, you play 4 times in a 28 day. You play no time in England. Because we are look for the chart.
Yeah.
And anybody who over here, the over E zone can tell you. Playing a time, so what you dominating? Cartel play 500 times in England last 28 days. 100 odd time in America. Like those are where you say, yeah, play. That means you're playing every day on the radio station. You play 4 times in a one. What dominates in America? Don't go back to this here. Some man come here left from Jamaica, take a plane and come here to us to go up on tour.
Yes.
Brother, you did 3 shows.
Club shows at that.
You spend 1 week of foreign and do 3 club shows. You know what is tour? 40 odd show in a 2 month. Every other night.
Non-stop travel. Non-stop travel.
You Yeah, you are from bus to plane to bus to plane.
Plane.
You sleep in a bus.
Same
You have your tour
same
bus.
clothes.
And William,
Who?
um, Dexter Daps,
Yeah, Daps.
Conscience, Dexter Daps, and Shensia Depa one good tour, and
The man should have a good look around too. You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna tell you who get a good tour. Massacre,
So must get a good
brother.
one.
Massacre get a good. Yeah, brother, Massacre get a good. Me I tell you about from England to America. Me I tell you about nearly 2 months.
Yeah.
Massacre get that.
Flicking and buy the
That
Porsche.
is documented. Yeah, brother, that is documented. Tour yarn of makeup. That is there.
And of course Spice too. Look up yourself code, Spice too.
No, yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Female, let me don't know
those are the
Spice too.
things when me I tell people. Those are the things when me I tell people to understand. When you talk about one thing in the play, yo, da, rule, tour. That's all I'm saying. Like, what do you call a tour?
It's dancehall. Certain artists in a dancehall, like, you see, to present a certain story, whether it be factual or not, more emphasized on. It's thing, fake it till you make it.
All right.
These are the style of certain
Well,
dancehall artists I try.
Me live here now. Me live here.
Yeah.
And me now go say, bad, one of man, me know 100% sure the watch where I want for the man fear. Him have an AP.
Yeah.
AP start at $27,000.
Yeah.
So that means that you watch there that you carry in a house a yard. So that means that me 100% sure him have a diamond iced out AP. I'll protect him about tell him on right now. In an interview from what is everywhere. That's how him have on. That is 50,000.
So,
him on. That
Patek?
is $7 million they put him on. We know it's fake. Those are the things we I tell you about.
Them a fake it till they make it. Them a fake it till they make it.
So, all you reach every night only say it's fake. They make some money and they get some good expensive show. So you have to understand that as much as though we don't like him,
Yeah.
me not go tell a lie for nobody. But me know him, that no real that if somebody thief, that's when they come give.
Unless I the same old age-old story where the people must say, and they must say him not straight. They are weird people things. You know what I mean? Because somebody know it on stage. Reason for another time.
Those are the things where me fact, me live here, me know that.
Yeah.
Me know. No, I do something, and I do something, and I go on with something. Me hear even Massacre say him chain was for 30 grand. Lie.
Yeah.
That's called something that lie. We now we know where for 30 grand for ways.
Yeah.
Your chain now, your chain alone. Nobody. Alright, 30, that's 5 million. No, 5 million. That you can't trick nobody.
Yeah.
But once again, we're not going to beat them. We're not going to beat them and say, them not make the money or them not. But we know for your fact. You have to just look at things and know. You understand what I mean by that?
It's the country. You see the country, you know. You must say these things are, these stores are stores where you can them in it. You see, because them not have nothing where them can compare it to. Them not see it, so them can't say, boy.
These are things with me have.
Yeah. Man, you can know.
Well, I know. Listen, yeah, man, I talk about the red face with thing that I've read. Rolex.
Yeah.
Face alkaline have 8,500. Anybody can go look on it, right? No joke. And you don't buy that in Rolex work, or Rolex don't ice out things give you.
Yeah.
And them have to put the ice in it.
Yeah, you have to carry a bit of
Because
thing,
when you go
baby.
to a jewelry store and the jewelry bust it down, it
Yeah,
lose value.
yeah.
Listen, man, they put the ice in it themselves, or is it lose value?
But it's a Drake song recently. It's a Drake song recently. Him say it in his song. Him say, yo, him song appreciate because watch will appreciate because it's factory. Meaning say I saw it come. And anything where you touch, unless you're a celebrity value.
No, alright, here what? Me buy mine from a jeweler.
Yeah.
And I buy it nice store.
Yeah.
And they put some Taliban's, they put some little diamond on it. You know we love
Yeah.
Jamaica, we love little fancy.
Yeah, you know what I think though.
So let me pay about 7,900 feet.
Yeah.
It's not a 41 millimeter, a 41 is the biggest millimeter. Me have a 36.
Yeah.
But me I make you know. No follow nobody. I know nothing like that. Them a lie. But Jamaica people is easily misled.
Yes.
Me a friend, we are going to Jamaica, we say, dog, let me watch now. And when we go down there, I borrow a car, come on, go mash up here, and I say, alright, we're going to go down there. I'm tell them, to give me the car when he come. And the man mash up here, and the man about 40 girl. He work over here. But him a go down there, he want to look at it.
You want that energy.
Jamaica say, I'm a millionaire. So something that when me know, so people can't tell me these stuff, so we don't straight the topic, because this can go in a whole different... So,
we can reason about this for days. Artists are fake them lifestyle.
Hold on. May I give you one thing, because brother, we're there a long time. I see Albini man come here.
Yeah.
Rent, girl. Beanie man come here, come rent. Girl, the whole of we live in California. Beanie man come rent, girl. I mean rent, girl, I mean...
Rent.
Exotic girl and rent them and send them back to Jamaica, buy a ticket and back and then send them back to foreign. Rent and I'm a feeling girl, nice pretty Brazilian. But I work, I crash his job. Sometimes we can't but I go in and hold it past story.
You don't think that, but yo, we have to create a settings where we can reason about them together, because the people want to know these things. You know?
Something man, whole heap of something man.
Oh, I feel the lifestyle, man. Can you surprise if you know what do it? You know?
Artists don't come on foreign man and man, give them all clothes, go back down man. Okay, them all man.
Yeah.
A whole heap of something man. But we don't have to go into a whole heap of topic there right now. We are talking about the insect and I want to touch on the little topic where they might talk about with Cartel.
Yeah.
So here I know, coming out of the life, what somebody else call it to, because I know that. Here what happened now. So with that said, I remember say enough man come here and buy
Yeah.
because it named title and when a man reveal a title means that the front of the car, the back of the car get leaked and the car was 30 grand starts at 50 grand or starts at 12 grand. You buy it, buy a bumper, fix it up a yard.
Yeah.
No, you have a big bag, you know, pig the money where everybody feed.
Yeah.
But nobody knows it. Like, nobody now go hold your title. Or they see have a leak. Then can't always let's tell them.
Only for
man
reveal.
know that Benz now and clear for 500. All I claim for 500,000. Send a Benz and claim for 500,000 because he have a leak. Drive it on the road now and you think say that Benz are 10 million. Dog rich.
Yeah.
No, dog pay 12 grand fee Benz.
Reality.
But that's the story again. That's the story. So Donia right now rich enough. And Donia mash up the bed. Mash up the thing there. I know you go back a top car.
Yeah.
Him say him pay one. Remember that him tell me, you know, in this song. Yeah. 110 him say him pay for Benz.
Yeah.
110,000 Benz, which is 15 million. Him say him pay for Benz. Benz crash and get a BMW, mash up BMW too. We not see what happen. The insurance in it, they don't have no insurance. But that's one story for another day, alright. So that's why I say, let's see the word them are go on. All of them where you see are go on and not go on, brother. Story, brother, real story. And a joke thing, I tell you, story.
Yeah.
Enough of them, brother, story. And if you ever know the half, got enough artists that drive man vehicle. Where they are foreign right now.
Yeah.
The house where Donia they live in at first before him get that house there was a youth from Yard where live New Jersey. You know I call him name.
Me never hear say that house there was
a master bedroom.
me hear say the house when they live in a me hear say the house when they live. Oh, since I said no, I even know since I said on the line buy a house. Yeah, me know say him buy a house. Cause for years me never see why don't you buy the Benz and when him buy the Benz him never have the house.
So we not go one thing we not tell liar, we not go beat on a man, no buy a house.
Yeah.
The house him have no buy it. Buy a house now.
No, me never hear say before say fee. Me hear man say the house I never
before
fee.
the house before.
Yeah.
Yeah, the house before was now I call him name. It was him on the house, right?
Well, yeah, cause I know, remember say him have a strong yard link to you know. You know what I mean?
Brother, but I tell
Big up dog heart.
know the man name.
Big up dog heart. I'm gonna say big up the dog heart. But not gonna say no more than that. See me, I feel when I call him alias or when I nickname them that. So big up the dog heart.
No, brother. Listen to my big mother, cause
Yeah.
I tell you, couldn't go upstairs.
I got the whole of Wellington Street. The whole of Wellington Street said speed.
Yeah. So upstairs at the master bedroom, they lock off.
Yeah.
So you couldn't go there. So
A fax you attack, man. That's a fax.
No, if you're a fact. Yeah. Okay. So
That's a fax, viewers and subscribers. Fax.
Buy a house now.
I'm glad for him. I'm glad for him saying buy a house now, of course.
Yeah, but happy, of course.
I'm glad saying buy a house.
So we now go go around it. Massacre bill fee from ground. I fee. Right. So anyway, different story now. People business.
Yeah.
And we are saying with him now they don't say insect one. With where him I say now, like him basically I say him now making the relevant.
Yeah.
Cartel. Always if a man relevant man have dancehall name. I want to ask of people from 2020. What dancehall? Don't get it twisted. People don't listen keenly. Reggae, not reggae. What next dancehall artist? Anything or go anywhere and cranium.
Comment section opening. Which other dancehall artist other than the Vybz Kartel and Cranium has done nothing worth mentioning in the last dancehall music?
I mean, like went on the billboard.
Or not let them think that.
Your newspaper and the Rolling Stone. Only give me more. Me a wait.
Yourself.
They are jail. But there's a throw that party out there.
Yeah. And incarcerated artist. That man say popcorn. But what you know? Look on popcorn. What you say about that, uncle? A man say popcorn. A man say maybe blacks. Hunter say popcorn. He must say black.
Listen, Charlie Black's cranium. Listen up. Charlie Black's is not core that dancehall in the brother.
Yeah.
Charlie Black's make that hit there. Alright, let me tell you. That song then
Party animal.
if you want to be real. Sorry, that song they come
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. True. Say, and I remember we put a vlog of me a big up Charlie Blacks. Nobody can say bad mind about blacks. Nobody can say that
No,
about my
it's
thing.
not like we not Charlie Blacks.
But true. But true.
Hardcore dancehall.
I'll pitch
And when
for.
Charlie Blacks bust that song, I don't remember if that song never make it to the billboard. Remember when Fever dropped you know, and peak number 35, you know, who know if he got them something here, I don't want to wake up nation.
Facts.
Remember, say Charlie Blacks go sell it up over that side there, you know.
I
Charlie
just
Blacks they were in America, you know.
so intense that try go now Charlie Blacks go rock over there.
And then I understand too. Charlie Blacks signed to VP.
Which are one of Jamaica's only and biggest record label.
Well, I know Premium signed to VP. Cartel signed to himself. Independent.
On their distribution
so
deal.
really dancehall.
Mm-hmm.
Into a label, you know. If you notice, Buju Banton album still getting pushed. Right now, Buju Banton, this song, say, you see me blessed with a Spanish artist, Jayden and Fabulous.
Yeah. Rock Nation
You
remix.
Rock
Nation remix.
Nation gig. Okay. So you think about when me I say Cartel have the privilege for that? The remix about become local, you don't have the privilege for that, brother. You don't have the money to push that. We have to understand how great this man is. But true him and do it so, if he continues, follow you enough people in. Because I said, Chuck Cartel can't do that, man. No, I'm prison. But
Facts.
that's how great the man is. I'm going to tell everybody, if Mobada was in the situation of Alkali in a jail, they could not have command the respect and the things and the achievements the Cartel get.
Over. That would have did that for them career. It's the mental strength alone when needed to survive this.
For 2020, Cartel get 2 awards. I don't know Alkali again. Cartel get male artist a year and song for a year with Underwater, I think.
Oh, hey, that song there, no. Uncle, it's the rhythm for Underwater. As Buju Banton album is not that good. Lover of Life, no ramping. But I gotta tell you a lie, Lover of Life. For that, Lover of Life, the Buju's album. Cartel is dancing.
Hold on. But if Buju, if it was Buju alone without that don't sell nothing.
Yeah.
Remember, say them a sell merch, I sell shirt,
Everything.
them a sell. Then them a sell
You see
hat,
them? You
and
see
when
them?
you buy that, you get the album.
You
You come
see
and you
them?
buy the album. When you buy a
Nipsey
t-shirt,
style.
you buy the album.
Nipsey style. Hustle style and using it. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Hustle. So I agree with that. And truth be told, I know what me that expect from Buju. And a Shylom. And a Shylom. What album is the name? Shylom?
No, cause you have to
Shalom.
understand now.
Shalom. Is a Jewish word. And the Jewish word in music feet.
Oh, why you that? Till Shiloh?
Yeah, wait, your name?
Shiloh.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what me that new album,
You
yeah.
have to understand. I know so you go, you know,
Yeah.
when you sign to Rock Nation at them,
A&R. The A&R decides. The A&R decide I want I go really dip on the album.
No, if them say we don't want that song, you can't put it.
So really and truly, this might not have been the album thought.
We can't tell now. Understand this. Let me look up why them more kind of fixed up to and clear it or say the same thing. Own a master. It's not like him and try own it. He own them already.
Yeah. He not fight for them.
If you own, maybe anything at all. He'll still have fight for them one day or anything. But long as Cartel they have him label,
yeah.
Him say, they're going to own them, yeah. Chris Brown just won in Masters last year. I cried, the man cried.
When he
That is
receive
what
them.
you call legacy. Voila. We hear the man early on say, because I make somebody else call it, but I love our plan. Early on say something about thing they're assigned to Khalid. We tell them already.
Oh, yeah, more.
But say him Khalid, that's why Fred put out an album. Khalid are gonna take everything.
Yeah, people don't know, so when you sign to record labels, you know, you have to then put out more record labels to pay for the cost of your first album.
Brother, I'm free in our era. All the hotels, the rent All
Yeah.
the videos of me pay for.
Everything you have to
They
pay.
can't even want to do all them money
You
there,
have
you
it,
feel like.
but you sign. Give me back my money. You just sign, so you give me back my money. Say me want it back.
Maybe him can't put out the album because Cartel Khalid have control over all the rights.
Yes.
Maybe
Hey,
if
you
he
know,
put out the album,
Uncle.
them now get shit.
Uncle, me never ever remember that part there. Say every time, cause we hear whole heap of major artists ball about this, some big artists.
Remember Uncle Smart, you know.
Facts.
And then here again. Here one know when I look at. You know why Popcorn dare him?
Yeah.
Popcorn know him cannot do it. Guess what? Cause DJ Khalid tell Drake and Drake tell Popcorn, he can't put out no album. Cause me have to get every dollar out of that. He can't put out no album.
Facts.
Popcorn double dare him. I dare you.
Yeah, cause that him say I dare you, bro. If Mr. Artist, why it's so you wouldn't say to go make some song. I must say me have my voice. Me can get a writer and them write up couple songs for me.
Well, that is like you telling a basketball player, I dare to shoot that shot.
Yeah.
Well, you tell me that this me do.
I must say me do this for a living.
Musicians say I dare to put out the album.
Me do music for a living.
But because Popcorn so sure and confident say him cannot do that. Just like Young Buck can't put out a song without him pay 50 cents.
Yeah.
If
No man. No man.
unit them, over 50 cents all of the money where him pay for car, pay for chain, pay
everything.
for that, all of them there. You make him my money.
Me say it go as far as when a record label a artist out and buy him a dinner. The dinner. It go as far as even the food where you eat when the man them carry you out.
But some of them give, but some of them go everything, brother. I mean, like, if you call him and text your phone bill one pay, it go towards, you could have 10 years from now. What do you think, Jayden? Puff Daddy. Everybody have your Puff Daddy, a pussy wall, and Puff Daddy, no.
Yeah,
you're right, and you sign. And when you sign, you tell me, say, you have 4 albums for give me, and you give me 3. You have it for the next one. And you tell me, say, me own the master.
We show them and Dash, you know what I feel like you can ramp with Judgment Yard. You give everything tonight.
Yeah,
you make 20 albums tonight. Yeah, but they don't know he got him get out of the contract.
Because he's not take the money.
Yeah, but him get out of he owe them nothing now without them and Dash if you call him and you know?
Yeah.
Him do and make the moves.
So with that said no, that's why Cartel is so smart.
Yeah.
So here I know. When we hear the next side, the naysayers, always I say, Una bro goal. I want goal that Una black ball Una black ball what is the name? Billboard.
Yeah.
Right. I know people sing and DJ to give up that property. I know that. To help your family and do that. Me understand that to get the money. But it's not only that. Because I see a lot of artists. Whole lot. 20 years from now, you hear say Frankie Paul dead broke. That man dead broke. And in ideas. No legacy.
Yes.
When you don't own no record, you know, get when you money from your 20 years ago, that means taking the meal. Michael Blackson always said this. When he come in at the first Friday movie with him say every all when it's small
This is something.
him get do songs for 20 years and you know nothing coming back to you in the mail. That means you don't own nothing. The producer let me take everything and the label owner everything.
Yeah.
So you don't own nothing. So more than have a label, if we try to mansion records, if not have a label, if not have nothing. To different people.
To chimney from that sake of them.
No, me see my itch up and good them now. Because
Zoom.
them take the money road.
Zoom them.
Yeah, zoom. No. When we go back to people then we are talking about gold and platinum and when Cartel them we are black out in a 20 year.
Yeah.
in the 20 year where them a talk about. In the 20 years, it's only 2 dancehall artists sell gold.
Yeah. And nobody not realize that, you know. Nobody not discuss that.
Alright, hold on. Boss, member, Cabra goal already with flex. And goal yet. Let me tell you who have goal. When the youth the name will sing the song with Nicki Minaj. Girl, me
Egyptian,
want you,
man.
Egyptian.
But
Egyptian.
man, by hey uncle,
Egyptian
uncle,
alone.
grab 2 side by side, flick and build one. A little thing to himself over Gavin me there. My God, man. For the same album.
No. Song they will sell gold. Who's next dancehall artist sell gold? I will wait.
They like to know too. Can remember say, yo, I know we name Brainiac, so if you know some artists, you not slip past me. Tell me.
So want to cut, want to be in your bounty and the rest prag and the rest. Oh no, of course, all them not have none.
Want to everybody else.
That's 20 years. What at the sale, and then one next thing now. LeBron James is my player. And LeBron James got the playoff.
Yeah.
LeBron James is a billion. What me say? Them same word 600 but I lie, I'm a billionaire because Nike signed him an undisclosable deal they can't talk about real time life.
They don't want nobody talk about it.
So I'm a billionaire.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm a billionaire. And if LeBron James lose the fight,
yeah.
Why you crying you're rich?
Legacy.
No, I work hard for your cup. Remember the gold cup him can buy it, you know, because I'm rich, I'm a billionaire.
What about
but
legacy?
If you lose the final,
ring,
they cry.
Ring them.
If win the final, they cry because you work hard. This.
Yeah.
Me sing me whole of my life on DJ. I don't money alone, more want to hear from today. We are going to say, LeBron James, they win 4 championship.
And that we are going to say.
30 years.
Yeah, we're not going to say LeBron James was a billionaire.
Well, I know. Years from now, what we are going to say? Nobody now remember that. You remember that about Bambali House?
Nobody.
Nobody talk about Shabba.
I want a Bob House in a museum.
Shabba the first. When them talk about Shabba say, Shabba artists get 2 Grammy.
Yeah. And that's a Shabba legacy. That's a Shabba legacy.
When them call him name, when them call Shabba name, them say 2-time Grammy award winner, Shabba ranks. They don't say Shabba ranks alone.
They must say Shabba ranks with that. Them start off with the legacy he create for himself. 1 Grammy winner. Really?
Time you call me name now, you have to say Grammy award winning artist Liquor Wayne. You have to say that. You can't call me Liquor Wayne again.
No.
You have to put that.
Means not just a little dread rapper. It means not just a little dread rapper no more.
Washington, well I know, let me educate the idiot them because them fool. Then to Washington rich and when he win the Academy Award, I think he was the first man to win it first.
Yeah.
Say him get him speech, man say, when you call me name, you have to say, award winning.
Yeah. Money is not a legacy.
Washington, that's a legacy. So when Mobile say him have legacy, where is the legacy? When they call Cartel and them I say top selling dancehall veteran or legend or whatever, they put whole heap of name for Cartel name. 2-time double platinum selling when he reach them stage, that is legacy, brother. You can't call up man on stage and say, Alkaline buy a bed.
Them can't say GLE owning dancehall artists, them not gonna say that. Them not gonna.
Elephant man have a house on the hill and it's pretty elephant. Remember them son, but no one hear about that. LeBron James have 10 house. He ain't man that have a house.
Man have a house with a barber shop in it. Tell them say man have a house with a barber shop in it. Where man film thing in it.
This is when me talk about how people done some food. I'm not talking about legacy. all of the domination, all of the dominant things we do in your career.
Hold on, uncle. Remember,
When you get a triple double, them talk about them. When they get scoring, some of them talk about it. Where you get? Oh, me get one.
when we talk about Michael Jordan, Mr. most popular type of Nike shoes here both.
You talk about six.
Yeah, that way you bring for that 6 rings the man have. Remember say you can't put 6, you have to put 2 power on. A 5 finger you have power on, you know. And the man have 6 rings.
Let me finish the man. Let me help you. 10 time scoring title. 7 time all defensive. That's what resume is. Stop playing. And everybody at that year after year after year.
That is a legacy. That is a legacy.
Me hate 2 fool people, brother.
Yeah.
Them fool. Me not like them fool bad.
And sometimes one fool make many people with them platform too. So one fool make many. Them up on the platform and them attack about things and people think commit that to believe and feel like say oh, up is down and down is up. That's how we go on. One fool make many and now people have it say up is down and down is up. And have it say alright. Make it. But if you sang up on the billboard, yeah, try make it. You know see them think up is down and down is up. Or if I need you for relevance and me I go up on billboard by myself and I bring people with me. No man, we are bring people to the billboard and need nobody when they on the charts for give them the relevancy. But people hear that and feel like say, yo, yeah, you know, say, yeah, I call him name. Me no need if I call my name, Bridget. I bring people to heights. Me bring people to heights. Why me don't need you for call my name and me and make people when a star into stars. I'm gonna do it over and over again, Sean. Artists won't know from nowhere. We pick them up like diamonds in the rough. And we're not going to say we polish them. Why? We pick them up like diamonds in the rough and carry them to the necessary people and make them into the diamonds we know they are. See, Papi are living best life there. Papi get a visa, I'm gone, him all a dear man for make album, him know things about the music industry, him know the business. I feel him start him own label. No go on.
He might become a major player now. I'm tell people already say, we don't understand.
Love of life. Uncle, love of life, I point out, say, Shensea's deal, you know, is not a direct deal, you know, but rather a deal to Russian and his head concussion label and him signing to other people.
It's Russian makes you get the deal.
And him buy her the watch. So as you see, it was a signing gift. It was a signing gift. If I did inter deal, why they never give her the watch?
Yeah, brother, because if Russian get 7 million for sign, it's not even 7 million, not even so much. If Russian get $2 million, I say wait, Russian can say $2 million US dollar. Here what? I go and give you 30 million.
Yeah.
And and you give it a sign and me distribute it because there's nothing which you can do. It's let me tell you how fair money go.
Yeah.
Fair money go Amish, Russian, and the company.
I think I
down to she. So fair money trickle down to she. So if
full
she get shots,
360.
you show $10,000 or $40,000 for your show. Russian will take 5, or the company will take 6.
yeah, full 360 deal.
Company
Everybody
take
gets
6
paid
first.
first.
She will have 8. Russian are going to take 4 are left, and Team they're going to take 2 and KR 2.
Full 360
Well,
and
40,000.
all of them get paid before she.
Yeah, they have to get paid before she.
All of them get the carry before. Them touch the money first.
And still, so she can always left after a year when she
If she's smart, from she's smart.
Billboard. No,
Yeah.
listen. So once she get a billboard and so,
Yeah.
she don't even need Russian again. She doesn't need a manager that is Ramesh.
And she can just go seek a new deal with a new record label. And get it on a more side where she can see some more of her money.
You know what? That's why I'm vexed with Vado. Vado for learn. All of them something already. It's
Them
not
no
like
care.
hard to learn.
Them no
If they
care,
have
uncle.
learn the word
Them no
something already.
care. Cause you see,
Because one it gone back to the bragging. Me have more than you. Jamaica mentality. Me have the house and the Benz. Where you have? And Cartel say, you know, so no fool. So no either.
Me see it.
Yeah, me really so no fool. That you have to come talk about. When he forward and say, all this time I think there was Bill Gates.
Yes, all this time.
When they were even building fence. Fence.
Hey, with the G.
That's it.
Yeah, all this time, him see them and swear them did rich. But knowing the business side and how money is divided and who own masters and teacher realize about these people, them couldn't rich. Do the maths like an Asian brain and see how the money work out. Them couldn't rich.
In a 360 deal.
Ellie.
I never want people until him finish the little idiot good to go album song.
Yeah.
Money out tight, saving money, buy when I buy it. Cause Ellie get one of the best running a dance. You know.
Plus he was a dancer. So the type of music when put out was already commercial. Cause Pon the River, people love Pon the River, you know.
Brother, Ellie get good run. But Ellie does not help nobody.
Yeah, man.
Cause remember couldn't come up when Arital couldn't never have no visa, Ellie alone have visa. When Ellie the on stage show, Ellie sing bad man, not just like Ellie sing the whole of Tala song them, you know.
Yeah. Is Ellie go perform Aritala song them?
Ellie perform the whole of Tala. Yeah. Bad man, take it easy. Please believe me, because nobody know them kind of different song them.
Yeah. Reality, you know. I was just glad to hear them. So who even didn't know? We have all our vibes in the party. We them not to remember say, yo, but wait. Shocking Monster Shock no exist. So you sing the dark song them.
Yeah, they sing. No, Aritala was in a film group, scared, but
yeah, scare them, yeah, scare them no exist. So yeah.
Yeah, him alone they have visa them time there. But Boom Dynamite always live a foreign. Like him are the rich one, you know.
Yeah. You say him a $100?
Yeah. A Boom. Eh?
We say Boom Dynamite are the rich one?
Yeah, Boom Dynamite was a better one, fortunately.
Yeah.
A Boom Dynamite studio, you know. That's why Bunty left him out, you know.
Yeah.
I can't Bunty a studio. Boom Dynamite. So in film parents them always live a foreign and them thing there.
Oh, so him could have traveled from earlier on.
Long time, you see.
Yeah.
From thing there. And they are here now.
Yeah.
The things no way. I hold it, brother, history long and talk, long teach and educate our nation. We just want people in our group. So when they talk, we can shut them up. Because them attack and just attack with their feelings and attack fool.
Be out of feelings, be emotional reason in them all. No rooted in enough form of truth. You must get up and talk.
Last time, alright, intense show what I say man love collab. I don't see him do a collab with a youth. What they about same girl. Where you collab for them? If you cause collab, I don't understand them youth or if they
Sadiki. His name Sadiki and you.
You just do a song one day and you say, oh man love collab. So when nobody don't want collab with you,
and that's they not seek them for no collaboration. So them vex. And I said them youth that get too much collab. All the youth them think for water down when you them a collab with big names. A skilly beg in that talk, you know. But skilly beg the pan can't thing. Contractor work. Contractor now work. Contractor bring him to Cartel. Contractor bring him to Akon. Contractor bring him to Young Ma. Contractor work.
Alright, what I know. Him say 4th gen and him say the whole of them. Oh, did he not give him a collab? Oh, governor not give him a collab.
Him smart, but governor smart. Governor knows that Spain no wants to see nobody be a part of certain people, you know. Him on the road, man. It's a serious place, you know. Him no want to see all over road and drive around it, you know. It's a serious area. Him know all over road upon her shaky jokeness. If they know, come see all intent in the interview about hombre. Me I say, yo, they not see you come from, where him same forward from? Tell her, where him same forward from? Where intense far from again?
And brother, here one now, now, look at dancehall and look at the whole different way. Shot fire. All police don't go feel.
No, him saying get calling.
Family.
Him saying get calling.
No,
And him in farm.
My life matter.
Him turning himself.
No matter follow. Brother, listen to shot fire guard. Police now look for no man and guard that. Police now look for no man but nothing. I ain't go in. Make sure go report. I ain't go in. No man no look for him. So like funny do, make a the family. Then put it on news, car, cleaner everywhere. System rig, brother.
Yes,
Then
yo.
the family, put it in a newspaper. Then put it on TV, shot on internet with him and where them do. And him go in, brother. Police don't know that him go in. And yeah, the police response to shot fire on again. And him go in. Him go in, go to tell him say man want him something.
Good.
Him could have call all the teacher and him because some of them boy they steal.
Me not put it past him. Me not put it past.
The police are calling. What police are calling by shot fire?
And you know run garden.
Police are calling.
You know even come from garden.
And them and investigate that. Them and town are central. None of them not calling. But I want to tell you, brother, Gary, so come from, we know it, you know. Average 3 police can't call you. More police, 100 man can't call you. Huntsville can't call you. Olympic can't call you.
Different jurisdiction.
Them and town response with this, so, and central. Then I call the shot. And then I call about it. Good fire, so. And you go down there. You can't trick me.
But
You
tell
can't
me
trick idiots. You can't trick me. Boy, I get shot and shot fire. Tell them you run. You tell the people, them tell the truth.
You don't see nothing. You lift up. You don't know what happened. You lift up.
Boy, shot fire round, like you want to say, shot fire round the road for the party.
Yeah, that's thing that trying to say.
So all you report them. What you report for?
A reality, you know. A reality, no, uncle. If it was even outside of the venue, you know, hear him say, in that try to blame upon the media, say something about the media and Ray. But as you point out, a true, a make up story. As a matter of fact, maybe him even plant the story in the media because I saw them go to work. You know? I saw them go to work.
No, man. No, I mean, I never said that say I implant because the story get out, but you never want to get out because you never want him to look soft.
Oh. But I am brother, the story get out pan, you know. Because I didn't know send it there, you know. Because I say brother that keep it for the event. That's how we hear.
Him there, man. No, but him there try to paint the picture first, him there, but when him more than people start saying, and start describe where him have on. I said him going at the white the white BMW there with the black Axio. We know everything. Then when him start in the car and something, I said, you know some on there. So at the end of the day, him just story up. I'm just one Gaza nation knows the brother. Everything when they hear them attack, love thing for me. When we come back and we tell them now, they hear him attack about, oh, me that 6 show and Ray. Me not put a show in America we can't see feed still. But I'll tell a lie, I'm also different because small island or so. Yeah. But, and when them say them now, me the money 3 bills now.
I don't play couldn't that I and we now have the event to go play don't play it at.
But I know event now play which part?
Yes, so who want this whole heap of dub plate? Who want this whole heap of dub plate and we now have no event to go play these dub plates at? So why we need dub plate at a certain price when we have no venues? Not right now. Not right now. I must. Oh, Andrew ownless dub plate. Oh, Uncle Andrew ownless dub plate.
Okay.
Election dub plate what there. Them never dub plate, but Andrew ownless I get the youths a better something like that. He do a song for.
Yeah, man.
One song for the Andrew ownless. Him do it over. One dub plate. You say go to work though. The one political dub plate the man get. The man say, man, we have some dub plate food and for Audi, some 45. One money man get for 100. You know? Would they even know if him would they even know that go? A politician Monday, would they even know that spend? But you know that go.
So when me I said to you, I will break down a lot of things again and we are going to teach them again. If when you're independent, it's very good for you.
Very.
When you own a label, you get 75% of the sale. 70%, not 75. Just imagine that, brother. Just when we hear thing they say as an artist, but me didn't know already, but still don't listen to artists now.
Yeah.
When the man say, Joe Button say, him sit down and when him really pray and say, a 70% label take.
Yeah.
Brother, member say, this truth I get the money at I don't need, brother. The label take 70%, you know. Brother,
$70.
$100 you get, and them take more than $50, because $50 is half. Them take 70%. Right, them take $70 or $68 them take. There's no the maths, brother. Them take $68 out of it.
Pay for out a year 20
You
odd.
have to pay distributor. You have to pay distributor $22. Listen to it.
This, you know, we don't own them own artists who are not. That's why people just say an artist get a major deal and get a major advance. It is actually good and bad depending upon the type of art. Because if you have the work ethic and you have the can now make a monster record and make a monster album and then gain back a money advance, then it is good for you. And masters they for that song they need. And those songs.
Why you think Buju? Why you think Buju can arrest?
How go on the Buju?
You think I arrest Buju? No, why you think?
You more hold it for labor money too?
I want to see how smart you is. I would have bumped, brother. Say if Jay-Z put $500,000 in a year, Sunday. And what you think? You might get up early in the morning. Call him and say, listen
Death.
today.
Yeah, man.
2
PR. 2 PR run.
Morning.
I have to do it.
You think you're talking about oh, I don't believe in no, you're signing this, you know, brother. And we know what to do with that contract here, you know. And we know what to do with them money here, you know.
Yeah.
And we have to give back our money, you know.
It's a must.
You know.
It's a must.
More.
It's a must.
So when them say, brother, you have something there, and you can't talk about this, or you can't talk about this, you have to do what them say. One day, me here, two, the man said, man, I even want to be here in this interview, but I have to because the label said, if I have to go.
I have to pay, that's like a mama said, I have to pay about the loan. So your lawyer fee.
I have to go.
Don't know. But Buju have all him own label. So that means that Buju did press for cash.
No, brother, I'm not pressing cash, but understand. You see the market, and the market run down Buju, you know.
Yeah.
Because the ball road and jump out.
Yeah.
Everybody
The vultures. The vultures are going to circle. Vultures are going to circle, man.
Yeah. Def Jam, Virgin, and this and
yeah, man.
That. They are telling you go on this because the buzz will around him name. People just want to say Buju Bantan Lepa, and then Buju do like where people do sell out a stadium.
Yeah, you true. An actual stadium
okay.
too, you know, and another the actual stadium. National stadium.
Right, so when them say if you can draw 30,000 crowd, we need you. We can mingle among this and double it in a 3 year. We know how to do it.
They have a whole team.
So that's all them do.
And marketers. The whole of Buju take them.
You think a Buju buy a plan? You think a Buju buy a shirt and put him face on it?
And it's and people never did see it, you know. But you know, say,
brother, all
yeah?
of the marketing money, gonna short your account. You know, have nobody else to go to. All of I go to Jay-Z and first. I left Jay-Z and then he go to manager and they reach to him. You know, go and sing in a theme account. All like merchandise and we sell and so merchandise money go back one side. Remember me buy the shirt. I buy the shirt in my China for $2 one or that one. Me buy
Teespring.
35,000 shirt. Right. Me want about the money there. What do you think? Me want the whole of the money there. So every time something sell, hey, put on $20 back or what is it for the shirt? And put on $40 back for the give him $7. That's so good, brother.
And right before Buju did reach a road, right before him reach a road, who did start sitting on the shirt them first? As an international superstar. No, before we see Rihanna rock them hard. Picture what you see when she had and I itchy the van. Yeah, we never did know. We never yes. Them done go contact cause we see our record label thing, but them done contact it from early. Reasoning wall, negotiation, make pan the record deal, back and forth, you talk to your lawyers, rave. From them time there. And I must say I saw because them a deal with first world marketing, so them have to subliminally put it in your mind. So you see me? You see
so that's why we give our artists maximum respect again.
Yeah.
Because even if they come to Cartel with a deal, Cartel at times want my music. We only can do distribution for me.
Yeah.
Or we only can do that for me. And if you don't make me get back a visa and come and find me, no want even have no deal.
Talk to no. No one talk to
me. By myself. Me sell millions of records by myself. Me no need no.
Facts.
No help at all from King of the Dancehall. More than one person distribute and his Zojak. And no, guess what him do? They make sure pay Zojak. That means anything after that sale, you know, response fee. Make you
Yo.
Sell and me alone lose.
And that's when you have confidence in your own work. When you can say what you know, me I pay you this for distribute that money, but that's something for me. I'm sure, no matter where myself, man. You will do it for that money, yeah? And them say, alright, I'm say, distribute it. Cause me know say myself says the world I gonna love this, you know, cause I put my energy in it, you know. Me put my energy in it, you know. So me know say me I put out something good out the feet, you know. And coloring this like same album. To my favorite Cartel. We can play a song if you we can play a song no. Coloring this life. When me hear that song the first time, I say, yo, teacher give them a dancehall poppy. Cause me ever look out the album, I ever look out for the song that me a dance popping. You remember Steve, I don't even know if you hear it, you know. I wanna FX favorite song, you know, the song I must say, yo, it was we met when we were 7 and it was heaven. You know that song upon the album? FX said that song they got do it.
Me know the three crossover song on the album then. And every Cartel album crossover.
Give me a second here, child.
Yeah, me tell you already. Still the membership. I make you know, cause you can't stay aside for night. Still the membership.
They must say, it just approved. So
membership, brother.
it's supposed to can see it now when you see the channel now, man. It's supposed to do it now. So the membership supposed to officially open our viewers and subscribers. So you're supposed to can see what you can have. You know what I mean? The different membership. You know what I mean? So that up on me.
Yeah, brother, I don't know joke. Nothing about it, I don't joke. As what I say, we have to pick up our art. And then, if you didn't know where the system I try with Cartel, we'll go back to that topic where the brother they touch. You know, see them they are trying to make Cartel give up him music rights.
Yeah.
And talk about him money to Lizard fam. You remember?
Yeah, remember them that try to do it. And teacher said no. And that would have been an admission of guilt. Then we got let me too sweet.
The man say, you know what I do? Say me guilty. And all if you don't want to take off time, me not do that. No. Me not guilty. And you not take my own. And
you take my legacy.
My what? My legacy.
Imagine them take him legacy and decide to them still not free him and left him in the bars.
Take him legacy legacy and all people come sell all gold. Cartel
Cause I did before that too, you know. Hey.
Okay. It didn't matter.
That's why I say yo in Ed Pete's firm like Mandela behind the real ink are like a Marcus.
But now I tell you, it could have been part of one of the worst thing could have ever and just achieve. One of the worst thing them could have ever do.
Cause when you live a fast-paced life, you know, certain G, yo, when you see we behind the bars, you know,
Gucci, the man that worry about big chain, big watch, Gucci, Louis, Gal, the man that worry about nothing more than us sit down and have free, so.
real things them a fall to mind, you know. And just the real things them a pass through your mind right there. Real things, them what really matter. I know you can see what really matter, you know. And see where you can live without. So my fall out even stronger, you know. Oh, me gonna wrap it up right. No, lover now calling. She not tonight. She said she can't about that. Yeah, it's late, you have work a man. Young one them go down sleep still, but she still have work.
After you still have to hear final talks.
Yeah.
Still, because you can't end up with your final
Yeah,
talk.
yeah,
So
yeah, wrap it
don't
up.
big up yourself, big up all the nation people, them.
No
You don't know everything blessed.
Blessings and respect, you know, uncle. Blessings and respect, you know, uncle. You know what I think? Very interesting reasoning. You get two calling it. For some point where stimulate the thought process like a Buju that say. Big up Gaza uncle and that. Jeremy Williams, big up yourself. Lover of life, mama, you want to call in? Cause the ones them like fear advice, and if I even call in, I say big up the nation. You know what I mean? Remind Cartel underscore streaming, and that's all we need for go. No ladder, we don't need, man. We don't need no ladder, no time. You say I call in, even a quick fight. I make them hear the voice. Make them hear the voice. The Canadian voice. Now, I the cover play that time. Lincoln will say dancehall accept him in about. So the youth just like new things. So I remember we have a whole heap of youth in the country. So and whole heap of them have access to the internet. So when 100,000 youth have access to the internet and them go look. Cause they must look. It's almost like you hear Takashi say, you hear every rapper say did this, that you did that, and you hear whole heap of oh, Takashi, yo, man, I never listen to music. Time him put out something is 22 million. You know what I mean? Yeah, 20, 32 million. All different kind of, because the people them go look on it. You know what I mean? I just because them so people just go look on it. Say yo, you know what I mean? Just based upon the facts. There's something new. Cause even recently when he put out him video with what's your name? He put out the video with Black China. Me just look for see if I did really Black China. And then me look for see if she really now wearing the underwear. Truth be, it was really Black China in the video. And me look for she never wearing the underwear for true. Cause I know she will not wear none. You know what I mean? Black China really scared. She will fall out. She know she body. So and she really never wear no underwear. So you have a probably just look on it just to see if I really so she fall out in the video. So some people just intrigued by things. So you know what I mean? I the same thing with it with intent, with insect them. People don't really accept them the dancehall music. But them that say some things and people go look, you have a stop people where hear about him image and them go look for see if him really look like him straight for true. So you know what I mean? People on that basis they just go look. So, you know, I just basically that. I don't really say them letting me in or accept him or nothing. I'm still a fight for that level of notoriety, acceptance. But it's almost like a 6ix9ine effect. People just, some people intrigued, some people, as them say, used to go over there for burn a fire. So you'd have that crowd there to look to see you are really the abomination this. You know, different reasons like that. Oh, move, mama. Mama? What, Mama, you alright?
Yeah, maybe I could call even though someone not call
Yeah,
you.
do it. Think. I'm
But
going to owe you
anyways,
for no one
alright.
car.
For example, Tekashi, right?
Yeah.
You notice the other day when him come out of jail, right? And
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj collab
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah.
Then them go #1, right? Like a couple days ago, him had an interview and he's like, but I never need Nicki
Yeah.
because she never have a #1 on her own. So
Yeah.
that's like an intense. Him gonna run in and use you and get to which part him want to get to, him gonna shade you. Look at him deal with him manager. Like the man will basically invest in him to people.
Yeah.
You know, him act like him better than that, him bigger than that, and him above everybody in a dance.
Fox.
If don't like a proper, if have a popular song, people like say it's not the artist choose a hit, it's the fans choose. Move with you, no matter if you are for 2 days, because nobody don't really care. You just had.
And we know the ocean, the trending if you really want trend. There's something you can purchase. So it lose all like
Yeah, you
credibility.
can purchase views.
Yeah, it lose all like
There's a
credibility.
website where you can buy views off us. So
You can
like
put a video as
trending is
ads.
so dumb.
Yeah.
No, but you know why? Like, if you even go on YouTube and you look on the breakdown of the Jamaican artists, them Alkaline YouTube artists, for example,
Yeah.
most of the views come from Jamaica. 90%. Cartel, me is from the US. Cartel always gonna have the edge over them in terms of getting a platinum record or a gold record because you understand?
Yeah.
I read this though. In me and family yesterday. And then it's scattered like Ghana, Canada, England, and then other countries.
Facts. Teachers, guys are global at this point in time.
Exactly. So honestly, like intense coming on, and I say, garbage. Like, him just a look hype. Him want the little mindless worm brain blogger them with them a pay off for run like with the story and say, oh, intense for this, and him want to be attached to Vybz Kartel.
Yeah. Strategically.
Exactly. So, I mean, honestly, right now we just need to ignore him like him don't exist. Like him is a non-factor. Just leave him at that. Him is a gimmick. Him are gonna fade with COVID. Like how COVID are gonna become a thing at the past.
Him too shall pass.
Year.
Him too shall pass. Always a pleasure hearing from you, though. Always a pleasure hearing from you.
Anyways, good night. Yeah,
always a pleasure.
Take care.
Alright. And big up the young ones. You know there's something about. Yeah.
Yeah, alright, cool.
Alright, blessings, mama. You know, we had to have a female voice blessed. You know what I mean? Yes. So with mama giving her the last call in, you know what I mean? No, not the last. Call, you know? The call for tonight. We're gonna wrap up the reasoning. You know what I mean? 40, you know, there's something go. You know what I mean? We're gonna want a round of who? We're not supposed to, we're not there every night. We're supposed to know what time it is. I got to tell you, no? Want to say a freedom for nation. Oh. Come here, I say, wait. Highest level? I say, wait. Highest level, no member? Remember the man? Want to see the free world boss, you know what I mean? Want to see around a free world boss. And you know there's something go. You know what I mean? We have the streaming movement right up. You know, we know where we're gone. You know, we're going to drop a comment over Yami Bowl and we'll do the thing all over again. You know what I mean? You know there's something go. Dino TV. Up movement G. You know what I mean? Lover of life. Gaza Uncle highest level. Marcus. Linkus. One nation, my general. Yeah. Talk no man. Remember no man. Yeah, we are going for loyalty. Loyalty hot. 100K after bringing in right 100K a day. Go over there, go drop a comment. You know what I mean? Yes, we are go over there, go drop a comment. We say we say the free roll boss in the chat though. You know what I mean? Roger must say that type of go on this. So. You know it's something go. You know what I mean? We see what go on, Roger. We see that typo. We see that typo take place right there and then. You know what I mean? As I would say, Gaza Nation can never stream the content, you know what I mean? Lover of Life are one of the best. One of the best. You know what I mean? The Instagram page is there. You know what I mean? Vybz Kartel underscore. Right there on Instagram. It is all laid out. Mama's set up the playlist. You know what I mean? So we can just click and enjoy the content and stream the music. So, you know what I mean? We have to continuously bigger up for that. Definitely somebody who knows the analytic side and the digital side. You know what I mean? Because a total dominance we are leading right across the board. We already locked the streets and the physical. You know? Gaza Nation already locked the streets and the physical. Now we are going to cyberspace. You know what I mean? We are going to lock it in the digital. Viewers and subscribers, One Nation of Dancehall music. You know what I mean? We're there, not alive. By God's blessing, we'll be here again tomorrow. I'll bring the reasoning to you. So until the reason again, you know there's something go. I up move settings fam. I will not need no ladder. One Nation.